Aston Villa, guys, it's time to go into the video on Aston Villa. Welcome back to the transfer series. Today we're going to talk about the Premier League underdogs this year, the ones that have kicked about and surprised us on how they're doing. They're currently high up in the league table, doing well in Europe, looking like they might win a European trophy. So let's talk about how they're playing and what players I think would be decent for the roles that they're trying to play. This is how I've got them set up right now, with having Bailey and Diaby out wide, and sometimes McGinn obviously coming out to this wide position here. Watkins up front being that strong striker. Obviously a wide range of centre mids coming out like this, and then you have your it comes to more like this, how it ends up being. It ends up going like that in the end, with your fullbacks coming out over there, John McGinn coming over there, and Matty Cash coming up high over there, and you end up getting left like that with two solid centre backs in the back with Pau Torres on the line, a DM in front of him to disperse the play, and then a centre mid to try and fill the gap. But very attacking with fullbacks, very attacking with the fullbacks, getting high up the pitch constantly. The wingers cutting in a lot, trying to get into these positions here where they can cut it back to Watkins or cut it back to one of the other ones coming in at the late run. I think the wingers are fine. I think the attack on this team is perfect. And you've seen it how well they dominate in midfield. So it was really hard to look at what do I think that they need. And I kind of got it down to them needing someone to play this role better, this centre mid coming out wide into one of these positions. They couldn't have John McGinn playing there, and John McGinn is a fighter, but I think John McGinn better at this position here. Jacob Ramsey as well can play this position, but I want someone like with the experience of playing this position. And then also I was looking at the right backs, because Matty Cash obviously getting a few injuries, and at the left back they're very well stacked. They've got both Digne and Alex Moreno perfect at this role, so it's like looking at who they could need, but someone who doesn't want to start every game, someone who's okay with not starting every game. So let's get into it. Let's get the formation back to how it starts off as, and we're going to move you over here, move over here, and then you over here. Back to the 4-3-3 of how they're roughly lining up, and this is getting into this guy's head. This guy's crazy head on what he's talking about and what he wants this Villa team to do. Starting with the first guy, Isco. I know this is a big shout. This is a crazy shout, and I know they just had the failed experiment with Coutinho, but I think this guy is different. This guy is different. He got left out of the Real Madrid team, completely left out of a club, and now he's at Betis, and he's enjoying life again. And he's good at playing this role. He's good at playing this role here and just standing behind the striker. But I think his role now, as he's gotten older, can be this role where he comes out and plays it wide with the right backs. He plays it close, the neat balls coming out both sides. I think he'd be perfect for how Emery's wanting his centre mids to play. I think Isco is that guy that could help show like Ramsey how it needs to be done, and also just add the depth. He wouldn't be a starter. No, I don't think he would be a starter. He might come in wanting to be a starter, but I don't think he would be the starter, simply just because of his age and how his career's gone. But it's good to have that experience in the club, especially going into the European later stages of European tournaments. This guy who's full of European pedigree would be perfect to add to the club, and I think this is a very Unai Emery signing. So let's get on to the second one. We're going through this a lot quicker than we got through the Arsenal one. I don't know who Villa fans would really want to see come in. Like, they're quite a bit of teams, so I was looking at more depth options. And probably to this Frimpong. I think Frimpong would kind of suit the style of play. Not as attacking as Matty Cash, obviously, but can really help cover into this role here, which you see a lot of Prem teams doing now. Alex Moreno loving this underlap, whatever he's going with. But Frimpong can come into this. Fosu Mensah. It's Fosu Mensah we're talking about here. Fosu Mensah can come into this role here. He can also, when needed to, cover in this position here. They're not really needed it because they got Douglas Luiz, and behind Douglas Luiz they got Kamara and Dendoncker. They got a very stacked midfield in terms of its defensive output. It's more its attacking output you want to see. But Frimpong, I keep on saying Frimpong because I was looking at Frimpong originally, and it got me to Fosu Mensah as a backup right back. I think that works, because obviously Frimpong plays right back for Leverkusen, and Foster Mensah's sat there rotting away in the club. I thought, you know, Foster Mensah could do this role perfect on how, when I said Isco's coming out wide here, someone to play the balls and in between here. I think that works really well, even when it's Jacob Ramsey or John McGinn coming out into these positions, playing it nicely, but not coming up too far, so that Leon Bailey and the wide midfielder can come out and do their magic and still be covered quite well, but have someone to pass to when they need to have that cutback, and then someone who can come in and be comfortable on the ball in these roles here. I think Foster Mensah kind of fits that description better than anyone else that I could really think of that would want to come to Villa in the situation that they're in and know they're not going to be starting every game. Obviously, a lot of people might want to come to Villa and just be like, oh, I want to play the games, but that's not how it works in real life. There's games that you can't play, and there will be some games that, you know, they can't play. Yeah, I think that's the two transfers that I would go with for Villa. I don't know if any Villa fans would want to see any other changes. I feel like they're very stacked up front. They could do another winger just to back up the two wingers that they've got, but a younger winger. I don't know what younger wingers there is to get, but maybe one of them. I think the midfield is very well stacked. It just needs that bit more attacking output, and it'd be perfect. Left backs, I think they're fine. Centre backs, I think they're very fine. I was just looking at my Arsenal video. They've got a very good range of centre backs there. All class centre backs. Yeah, and then obviously Emi Martinez in net. Obviously they got Emi Buendia who can play in his position, but he's just injured. There's a lot of injuries, and they just need the depth. That's what it is more about with Villa. I think they just need the depth in the team right now. But that is the video. That is Villa's transfers. I do thank you for watching, guys. If you have liked the video, please leave a like. Let me know in the comments who you think Villa should sign, if anyone, because it's not guaranteed that they will sign anyone. It's not guaranteed they need to sign anyone. But I do thank you for watching the video, guys. If you did like the video, subscribe. There's more coming your way. Thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you on the next video. Cheers for watching, guys.